Hey up, that old Yorkshire Geek here again with more news. Let's see what's going on today, shall we? So first up, as you can see in the window, Sony buying Bungie for $3.6 billion. Destiny 2 and future games to remain multi-platform. This is on Eurogamer.net, and don't worry, the links will be down in the description down there. Sony has today announced it will buy Destiny maker Bungie for $3.6 billion. This was yesterday actually, not today. The Destiny franchise and other future games from Bungie will remain multi-platform, the developer has said. Following the deal's completion, Bungie will be a part of Sony Worldwide Studios, which can self-publish and reach players wherever they choose to play, GamesIndustry.biz reported. We've had a strong partnership with Bungie since the inception of the Destiny franchise, and I couldn't be more thrilled to officially welcome the studio to the PlayStation family, Sony boss Jim Ryan said. This is an important step in our strategy to expand the reach of PlayStation to a much wider audience. We understand how vital Bungie's community is to the studio and look forward to supporting them as they remain independent and continue to grow. Like Bungie, our community is core to the PlayStation's DNA, and our shared passion for the gamer and building the best place to play will now evolve even further. In a blog post on the buyout, Bungie said the deal would not impact the creative plan for Destiny through the end of its current saga due in 2024, and that upcoming expansion, The Witch Queen, would not contain any platform exclusives. There you go. Destiny 2 features such as cross-save, cross-play and companion apps will also be unaffected. Beyond Destiny 2, Bungie had this to say on whether future games will become PlayStation exclusives. No, we want the worlds we are creating to extend to anywhere people play games. We will continue to be self-published, creatively independent, and we will continue to drive one unified Bungie community. Today's hot announcement, yesterday's hot announcement, comes hot on the heels of Microsoft's purchase of Activision Blizzard for an eye-watering $69 billion. Back in 2020, Eurogamer reported that Bungie had discussed the possibility of a buyout with Microsoft, shortly before the latter purchased Bethesda for $7.5 billion. So there you go. So Sony's buying Bungie, Microsoft's buying Activision. There's going to be nobody left apart from Nintendo, is there? But going to remain multi-platform, but for how long? I bet future Bungie releases will be Sony exclusives for a limited time. You can bet that, and then they'll go into Xbox after 6 months or something, say, or maybe 3 months, whatever. But I think that's what'll happen. Sony will want the money's worth. So there. What's next then, eh? Why Book of Boba Fett's BD unit might point Cal Kestis to Ahsoka. Given Disney's devotion to planting seeds for future character debuts, the BD unit glimpsed in the Book of Boba Fett may mean something bigger. And there's Cal Kestis and the BD, whatever it's called. And there's Ahsoka Tano, played by In addition to setting up The Mandalorian Season 3, the Book of Boba Fett Episode 5 may have teased something big for the upcoming Ahsoka Disney Plus show. The Book of Boba Fett Episode 5's surprise Mandalorian-centric episode was a treasure trove of nods and references to previous entries in Star Wars canon. While the inclusion of an N1 starfighter, a visit to the Mos Eisley pod race course, and the return of the Darksaber were exciting additions, the biggest surprise of the episode may have come in the form of its video game-related cameo. That the Mos Eisley docking bay, to which the Mandalorian returned, housed a BD unit droid, may have meant little to non-gamers. It was immediately noticed and appreciated by those who have played the award-winning Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order video game. The game follows the journey of Cal Kestis, a young Padawan who escaped from Order 66 at the end of the Clone Wars and found himself on the run from the fledgling Empire. His trusty companion, BD-1, was integral to both gameplay and story, and quickly won its way into the hearts of gamers. Even more importantly, this crossover cameo may point to a much bigger moment in the Ahsoka series. Rumours abound as to what exactly the Ahsoka series will be about, but it's likely the show will follow Ahsoka Tano's hunt for Grand Admiral Thrawn and potentially even introduce Ezra Bridger, a young Jedi she became acquainted with in Star Wars Rebels. However, as Ahsoka is one of the few known Force users alive during the timeline of her show, supposedly set just after her appearance in The Mandalorian, a few years after the events of Return of the Jedi, it's highly possible the show will be used as a springboard to bring more Force users into live action. Although Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is set during the early days of the Empire, excuse me while I adjust my microphone, in current Star Wars canon, Cal Kestis will be very much alive during Ahsoka. The Book of Boba Fett's BD unit droid factors into this due to Disney's history with planting seeds very early for eventual character debuts or reveals. There are many notable examples of this, one of which is the introduction of Force healing in the Mandalorian days. One of which is the introduction of Force healing in the Mandalorian days before the ability was shown in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, not to mention Fennec Shan's mysterious disappearance during the Mandalorian Season 1, which obviously set up the eventual return of Boba Fett. Boba Fett. I've always said Bob, but they said Boba, don't they? Is the proper pronunciation, but I say Boba. Shite here. Disney has even used this approach with great success in Marvel properties, such as in the way Kingpin was introduced in Hawkeye, the day before Matt Murdock made his MCU debut in Spider-Man No Way Home. Also of note is the very recent news that Respawn Entertainment, the company behind Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, has announced a follow-up to their hit game. In addition to the very plausible way in which Cal Kestis may have factored into Ahsoka, it will be a smart marketing move by Disney, a company that is unabashedly devoted to synergizing its properties, while it's unclear if the BD unit in the Book of Boba Fett is in fact BD-1, something that is possible given the timeline of the show. Fans of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order should have reason to hope for a Cal Kestis appearance in Ahsoka. So there we go, so that's that one. And there she is. Oh God, what's her name now? I can't remember. Tell you, I'm old. That old Yorkshire geek. That's what I am. But I'm not being very geek at the moment, am I? Because I can't remember the actress's name. It'll come to me probably about 11 o'clock tonight. You know, when I'm not thinking about it. So there we go. Cal Kestis could be in Ahsoka. I mean, he might be in the last episode of Boba Fett for all we know, but I doubt it very much. So, what's next? Here we go. Trailer for Sky original sci-fi horror series The Midwich Cuckoos. There we go. They're based on the book by John Wyndham, obviously. I don't think it says this in the article, but here we go. A trailer has been released for the Sky original sci-fi thriller series The Midwich Cuckoos, about a small town of people in which the women seemingly become pregnant at the same time, giving birth to little girls who have had bad wigs and sinister plans. The series stars Keely Hawes, Max Beasley, and I don't know how you pronounce that, Shinov, Carlson, Indica Watson, Alec Nichols, Camille Lamour, Natalia Harris and Lara Rossi. The series is based on the 1957 sci-fi novel written by John Wyndham and is directed by Alice Troughton, The Flash Legends of Tomorrow, Berker Signuson, Vultures, and Jennifer Perrott, Echo Beach. The script was adapted by Sasha Hales, Nancy Khan, Laura Lomas and David Farr. I feel like I'm reading out something for the Oscars or something like that, but I doubt this will be Oscar worthy, but you never know. Here's the series description. Midwich is a quiet commuter town where nothing much happens. That is until the twilight hours of a late summer's day, when everyone within a set area of the town falls unconscious. The curious incident seems temporary and those affected regain consciousness, but every woman of childbearing age inside the zone has suddenly and inexplicably fallen pregnant. As the children of the phenomenon grow, it becomes clear they are not of this world. This looks a little cheesy, but it doesn't look completely hopeless. It definitely has some creepy feels, and I hope it delivers. Check out the trailer below and stay tuned for a release date. The Midwich Cuckoos is set to hit Sky TV this summer. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what happens. Dr. Martin Boots.
Oh, Hannah. Don't.
Hannah, please.
I thought it was got a blonde hair and glowing eyes.
What have you done? sleep.
And why can't you sleep?
Because bad things will happen.
Oh, look at that.
Since 9:47, we've had a complete blackout.
In the book, it was actually a flying saucer that they saw it, didn't they? A plane flew over or whatever. In the book, I think we read it at school. A plane flew over, saw a flying saucer landed in the middle of the village of Midwich, and it later just flew off or just disappeared, and then the women became pregnant. In the film, the 1960 film classic, starring George Sanders and Barbara Shelley. Everybody just passed out, didn't they? And mysteriously, and there were like a ring around the village that they couldn't cross, or they'd become unconscious. And then they came round, and the women were pregnant, and drama abounded, and it's an amazing film. And it was obviously remade by John Carpenter on it with Christopher Reeve, the late great Christopher Reeve. But to be honest, that film was shite. I hated it. But anyway, I'll carry on with this trailer.
No communication.
I don't know if you can hear it. I don't. Oh look, they're all painted. Hey.
We've got no idea what it is.
The way that I felt right after, I couldn't put it.
They've all got nice fingernails.
It felt like I was visited.
I can feel life growing inside me.
Whether we like it or not, we are all in this together now.
The lovely Keeley Hall. It's gorgeous.
She wants it to hurt me.
This is not what you think it is.
The kids don't have blonde hair, and they haven't seen any glowing eyes yet. Most peculiar. But anyway, because they all have blonde hair in the book and in the 1960 film, and in the John Carpenter one, they all had blonde hair. But in the film Children of the Damned, which came out in 1963, I think, they were all different kids, and they all had different coloured hair. So maybe they've taken that from there.
I don't trust them.
Cuckoo. I mean, you don't have to actually do the sound of a cuckoo, do you? I mean, bloody hell. That's very good. Very good. Look at all them people there. You can tell who I follow, can't you? Nerdrotic. Who's that? Heel versus Babyface. Hello, Az. Hello, Gary. And Nina. Friday Night Tights. Tune in on Friday. Best night at week. There we go. Anyway, so that looks... We'll see what it's like when it comes out in the summer. But to be honest, I don't think it'll be as good as the 1960 version. That is a fantastic film. And I urge you to seek it out. I know it's on... You can get it on DVD from Amazon for next to nothing. It's amazing. In a double set with Children of the Damned. And that's a good film as well. So, and finally, final news is... I don't know if this is something that's going to spread, but here we go. Amazon Geek Store. Geek Store is your new favourite place on Amazon, even if you're not a geek. And this is from, I don't know, D1 Softball News. Who are they? Never heard of them. So there's a new way to find special offers on Amazon Italy, thanks to the new one, Geek Store. So anyway, basically, it's a section on Amazon Italy for geeky stuff. It's not on any others that I've seen, anyway, not on the UK one. But here we show it here. Here we go. This is Amazon Italy, Amazon.it, and it was all in Italian. I clicked translate this page for that. So look, so you can find all geeky things, and you go down here, Geek Store bestseller. That a bit of manga, a bit of Monopoly, a bit of Guardians of the Galaxy, a Funko Pop Joker, Lego Ghostbusters, ooh, €160, bloody hell. And a bit of Harry Potter, but it's all obviously the Italian versions, because it's from Italy. So, but anyway, it'd be nice if this spread to other Amazon sites, like UK and America and all that. It'd be good, because it's a nice thing to have, that, isn't it? And it's nicely laid out, and it's got a cool logo. a bit of Space Invaders. I know it's not Space Invaders, but that style, and some spinning coins, a la Mario. But there you go. So anyway, so that's all done. That's the news. So I'm trying to get rid of things, and there we go. We'll get rid of that. There we go. And you know what we'll do? We'll make me bigger. Hey, look, I'm getting really big. Hang on, what's that? I don't know. Ooh, stop it. There we go. So anyways, that's all the news for today. I'm sure there'll be more tomorrow. If anything happens, might not, you never know. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll see thee.